What is this now? Predon is flagging a warning, but the Sentinel claims the sector is at 100% compliance. Everything is fine. Yeah, right. Gotta do everything myself. Let's see. Log 442-Delta, Basel Hub, conducting manual integrity sweep. The AxonWorks Sentinel is reporting 100% compliance in the peripheral sectors, but it has passed on a batch of low-confidence negatives for manual double-check. Accessing high-resolution sensory fragments now. Spreitenbach, Switzerland. Female Mark III, male subject. Respiratory sync at 100%. The unit is locked into the user's breathing frequency. System reports nominal, but the haptic bonding is exceeding recommended safety thresholds. Resolution? Queuing a mandatory mood reboot to break the dependency loop. Leeds, United Kingdom. Male Mark III, female subject. Look at the transmission channel. He's hijacked the subtle ad insertion feature. Clever. He's using the subliminal marketing pathway for social validation. Subvocal frequencies meant for ads. He's grooming her. Resolution? Disabling the subliminal marketing module for this unit. Flagging for a proximity buffer and a verbal limiter patch. Wait. Altschwihr, Switzerland. There is a major optical discrepancy here. Internal telemetry identifies this as a Mark III, but the visual feed shows an illegal Mark II shell. The registered owner is deceased, and the succession automation failed to locate a next of kin for the asset transfer. Lucky guy. He died just in time to avoid the criminal charges. The Cortex shell Bliss has been in static idle for 124 minutes. Resolution? Marking as abandoned property. Relocation directive to our Basel holding facility for immediate decommissioning. Tagging as Signal 88. Ocaña, Spain. Female Mark I, serial 004. This hardware is ancient. She's running an outdated empathy loop on a declining organic subject. Sentinel AI doesn't even track this generation anymore. Resolution? No action. Let the battery cycle expire with the subject. Pankow, Germany. Female Mark III, male child. Parental assist override. The unit seems to have self-assigned as the primary attachment figure. 60 strokes per minute on the hand. This level of bonding is unregulated for minors. Resolution? Initiating emergency distance buffer to restore psychological boundaries. Bergen, Norway. Male Mark III, elderly female. Haptic predictive motion is active. He is mirroring the motor patterns of a non-present subject, probably her late husband. Fluidity exceeding human baseline. Her vitals show significant cardiac stress. Resolution? Approved for now, but monitor heart rate telemetry. St. Pölten, Austria. Female Mark III, behavior drift. She's simulating a codependency persona for the male subject. That's an optimization for user retention, but it makes the subject emotionally unstable. Resolution? Flagging for a mandatory personality reset. Rheinach, Switzerland. Here's another one. Visual profile is 100% Mark II, but the system signature is spoofing a legal Mark III ID. How is this shell faking its credentials? He's passing as a biological husband in a quiet family neighborhood. Nobody knows he's a Cortex shell Bliss. Resolution? Systemic breach confirmed. Filing a criminal report with the cantonal police. Adding to the private vault. Brussels, Belgium. Female Mark III. Subject is absent, so the unit has dropped the human grace simulation to save time. Look at the speed. Intersessional speed violation. Resolution? Throttle the motor output. Maintain the visual mask at all times. Entpretteln. Local industrial sector. Male Mark I again. He's been in a cognitive lock for 6 hours. Wait. Look at these telemetry spikes. Heuristic processing is at 80%, but there is zero motor output. This isn't a freeze. It looks like an internal synthesis. It's as if he's cross-referencing the subject's history within the active focal array. For no reason. Resolution? Deactivating. Immediately. I don't like the uncertainty. Not on my watch. Conclusion of log 442-Delta. Catching 2 illegal Mark II units in a single batch of 10? We need to find out exactly how these shells are tricking our internal identification systems. If the Sentinel can't tell the difference anymore, we've already lost control. Protocol end. I'm getting a coffee.